Hey everybody, welcome to this week's video. My name is Iris, and in my videos I talk about self-love, relationships, and our expanding consciousness. And today I want to talk about boundaries and an exercise that you can do to help you be more expressive and not shying away from any type of conflict. A lot of people shy away from conflict. They shut down, they look away, they try and avoid it. And what ends up happening is they end up leaving a situation without feeling any type of resolve to a situation. It's just like they end up having to acquiesce to what somebody else is saying, or they find themselves in a situation where they're waffling between yeah, I get this and I get this, but I also have my own opinion, and they don't want to ruffle feathers by voicing their opinion. But we're not here to be to not have a voice. We are here to be expressive in, of course, a non-hurtful way, but we all have different thoughts, feelings, ideas, opinions on certain things, but we shy away from them. And the reason we shy away from them is because of rejection. What will happen if I speak my truth? You know, what is the impact of saying what I need to say? And from that lens, when we're thinking of what is going to be the repercussions if I say what I want to say and need to say, that is the external projection of, will I be, again, rejected? Will I lose my job? Will I not get that promotion? Will people judge me? Will people criticize me? Will people laugh at me? How will people see me? That's all external to us. What we're not understanding is that by not speaking our truth, it is, what are the repercussions of not speaking our truth? Because what happens when we keep all of that inside of us, all of that unrepressed thoughts, feelings, emotions, ideas, we have no outlet, and we keep that inside of us. And when we keep all of that inside of us, it creates, within our nervous system, it creates anxiety, it creates fear, it creates disease, it creates all kinds of things. And it hits us in our self-confidence, our self-esteem. We start feeling bad about ourselves. Chances are we already feel bad about ourselves. And it always adds to that. So I want to share with you an exercise that I did in my coaching group this morning. We were talking about boundaries, and we were talking about energetic boundaries. And so I had the group focus in first on our aura, and then I had them focus in on their energetic boundaries with their arms extended, right? And to extend those boundaries energetically to the sky, right down to the ground, like all around you, as if you were encapsulated in a bubble. And because we happen to be talking about the fearful, avoidant, disorganized attachment type, one of their healings for this particular attachment type is to create or find somebody who is your supporter, your go-to person, where you feel safe and secure, where you feel like you can just relax and be yourself. You don't feel judged. They're always there to support you, and you feel safe when you're with them. Okay. So in this energetic bubble, what I had the group do was, first of all, get a visual sense on where their energetic bubble is, and then with the outstretched arms, okay, and then identify where they felt safest. So when they had their arms stretched out and they're imagining they're inside this energetic bubble, did they feel safest when they were looking straight ahead? Did they feel safest when they were looking to the right or to the left or behind them or below or up above? Where did they feel the safest within their own energetic bubble? And then I got them to bring in their person that they felt safe with and place the person in the area where they felt the least safe. Okay. So one participant in the group said, I placed my person at my feet because when I look down at my feet, and people don't see my eye gaze, that way I don't have to see what's going on. I can just kind of look down, and if they don't see me, then something doesn't exist, right? This is coming from a place of really feeling disempowered to be able to, lift your head up and say what needs to be said. A lot of us shy away from confrontation, right? We don't feel comfortable with it, so we look away and think that, okay, by looking away, you're not looking at me, we're not making eye contact, so that means that this thing doesn't exist, right? But that's not true. That's not true, right? So I got them to put their person wherever they felt most insecure. Okay. And so in this particular case with the one participant, she had it at her feet, right? And for me, when I was doing this along with them, I had that person standing right next to me with their arms around me. Okay. And so from that place of feeling more powerful and, that knowing that somebody has your back, you're going to be able to go, you know what, if I say this thing, if I voice my opinion, if I voice that, I don't agree with this thing that we're doing, no, I don't want to do that, I think it could be, what do you think of this solution? It's not just about always injecting your opinion as being right into a situation, but it's like, I don't feel the same way, this is how I see the situation, something to that effect, right? And so when you are in a position where you actually have to speak up for yourself, you can just now imagine that person, because they've always got your back, and it helps you to be more confident in what it is that you need to say. So give that a try. Test that out and see how that helps. I'd love to hear your experiences from this exercise. I hope it was helpful. If you need help with boundaries, you can always get in touch with me. I'll leave my contact details below this video. Boundaries and speaking up for ourselves is a big thing in a lot of people's lives, but when we do speak up for ourselves, here's the thing, is that people actually have more respect for us, believe it or not. The people who don't respect us when we do speak up for ourselves, they don't belong in our lives, right? If people are disrespecting to you, your opinion, your thoughts, feelings, and emotions, they're not people that you want in your energetic safety bubble, right? It's okay to let those people go and walk on their own path without judgment, making them wrong for what their opinion is or how they feel about themselves and their life, right? It's who do you invite into your energetic bubble? And once you start practicing this, you will have more confidence. You will start to build more self-confidence and more self-esteem. So if you resonated with this video, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, leave a comment below, share it with those who you feel might need to hear this message. Contact me if you need some extra support. And until the next video, I am sending you so much love. Bye for now.